Shalom everyone, nearly Shabbat Shalom. Today is Friday, Kislev the 8th, it's December the 2nd, and we're about to read this coming Shabbat, the portion which is called Parashat Vayetze, starts on chapter 28. In the beginning of the portion, we read about Jacob leaving his home. He takes his mother's advice, Rebecca, and he goes to live with Lavan, her brother, for the next 20 years in order to save himself from his brother Esav. Before leaving the land, we see that Jacob gets to a place where he will end up naming the place Beit El, the house of God, which there is a question where that is exactly, but most commentators say that Beit El is actually Temple Mount on Mount Moriah, the house of the Lord, exactly the same place where Abraham binded Isaac. In any case, he comes to a place called Beit El. He goes to sleep, and he has a very interesting dream during that night. He sees a ladder. And on the ladder we see angels, the angels of the Lord, ascending and descending. And the important thing about this dream is the part where it says that God Himself was standing on the ladder. So it says, standing on the ladder, supervising the ladder, watching over the ladder. He sees the angels ascending and descending and making sure that everybody is doing what they should be doing. The Hebraic understanding about the ladder is that God was sending a message to Jacob at that time before leaving to exile. And He's saying to him, look, there are angels looking after you. There are angels watching over you, protecting you, escorting you, as long as you are in the land of Canaan. Now that you're about to leave the land, I know that you are afraid that maybe the promise won't be fulfilled with you, because the whole thing about Abraham receiving the blessing from God in Genesis 12 was, go to the land that I will show you. So maybe now you're having a question, you and every other Jew along the generations. Maybe you have this fear that as long as you're not living in the land, then I might not be with you and I might not keep my promise with you. So I'm showing you now that there are angels watching over you, looking after you, as long as you are in the land of Canaan. Those angels are now ascending the ladder. They are returning, finishing their job, but I am sending new angels descending the ladder to watch over you as long as you're going to be in exile. Which is a very comforting message for Jacob as the first Jewish person living to exile, knowing that even outside the borders of the land, he will be protected and saved. This letter has inspired Jews all along the generations before leaving to exile, knowing that even in time of hardship, in time of affliction and persecutions, the Lord will be there to accompany them, to escort them, to protect and to watch over them, using His angels kept for this special assignment. So may we all be kept, preserved, and well taken care of by our Heavenly Father. Shabbat Shalom.